We're
Well, we're day 23 and we're in Philadelphia.
in Philadelphia.
So we are more than 2/3 of the way home,
Yeah.
which is really exciting.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be home.
Dawn's getting excited because we're in Pennsylvania.
And so we had well, I'm going to talk about today because it's top of mind. But I tell you, this morning we had the most beautiful ride through Delaware. It was all paths, and it was forest and streams and trees, and it was beautiful. And then we hit Pennsylvania, and it was industrial.
Industrial mayhem.
Oh, and there was a bike path at the side of the road. For the most part, we were on the East Coast Greenway, but it was so full of garbage and litter and broken glass that it made very difficult riding.
Potholes.
And potholes.
Yeah.
And again, I chose to walk over some of the bridges. I was just too afraid to ride. But we are here, and we're at a beautiful old Victorian bed and breakfast. But I'll let you fill in the other couple of days because we haven't chatted to you.
Well, I think you covered most of it. I mean, we what was that place where we came across the bridge with the light? Something Le Havre.
Oh yeah, that was the Susquehanna.
Yeah.
Crossing the Susquehanna.
Okay, but there's a bridge over the Susquehanna. It's a long bridge. It takes probably 15 minutes to ride across. It's a long bridge. And there is a bicycle lane, but bicycles are only allowed on Saturday and Sunday. And just by sheer crap luck, we were there on Sunday. And when you get to the beginning of the bridge, there's a button you press the button, and it lets the traffic know that there are bikes on the bridge. So you ride across.
And you're allowed the entire lane.
Well, there are two lanes, one for cars, one for bikes. You're allowed 15 minutes to get across that bridge, and the lights are flashing to let the traffic know there is a bike on the bridge. It's fabulous. I was actually concerned about trying to get across the Susquehanna.
Yeah.
But we did it. Yeah.
And we'd stopped at a bike store, which was also a coffee shop.
The Proteus bike store.
Proteus.
The Proteus bike store.
And he was saying, "Oh, you'll have difficulty crossing," and so just to let I know him as Julie's husband. Julie was the bike store owner, and let him know that on weekends it's doable. The rest of the time it's not. We've been fortunate with our timing, not knowing. Certainly, riding on weekends anywhere in the U.S. is better than.
Well, we went into D.C., Washington D.C. on Saturday, and it was just, there was hardly any traffic around. It was just a little bit of tourism and that, and we could go anywhere we wanted to. And D.C. is really organized for bikes, and bike lanes everywhere. So we went around, and we did the compulsory Capitol building picture, and all the stuff that one has to do when you go to DC. And it was so easy to go through Washington DC. And I have to admit that the state of Delaware and the District of Columbia, and even into Pennsylvania, the bicycle lanes are fabulous.
Yeah.
They really cater to bicycles in this part of the world.
Yeah, so very happy, except they need to clean up the roads. And it could be it's just the end of winter and they haven't done it yet.
Oh, well, that's just in this part of Pennsylvania.
But yeah, it's so. But it's been good, and so happy that we're more than 2/3 of the way home. Yeah. We're about at the 2/3 mark.
We're already talking to our children, you guys, about making plans for a get-together when we arrive back in Metcalfe. We'll be there on the 3rd. And we're there. Yeah. The kids are going to have a little get-together in the stable in Metcalfe, and
Yeah.
If any of you guys want to turn up at the
Join
stable,
us.
I think it's going to be about between 3 and 5. Just turn up, have a beer, and a laugh, and
Yeah. And I'm not staying later than 5 because I want to go home to my own bed.
So that's what's going to happen, maybe.
Yeah. Take care.
Okay. Good
Bye.
night.